State explained. Oklahoma. Oklahoma is the 46th state to join the Union. It is the 20th in size and 24th in population. It gets its name from a combination of two Choctaw Native American words. Okla mean people, Homa mean red, put it together and you get.
Hold up.
Another proposal for the state's name was Sequoia after the famous guy. It's known as the Sooner State because homesteaders that are allowed to settle around Oklahoma City went there a little sooner than they were supposed to. Capital and largest city is Oklahoma City, appropriately. Other notable cities include Tulsa. A more appropriate nickname for the state is the Native American state, due to 16% of the state identifies as such, the highest outside of Alaska, and I guess also the Native American reserves, which are both technically part of the US and technically not, and it's super complicated, and I don't want to talk about it right now. It has also been historically known as Indian Territory due to being the land where a bunch of Native Americans from the South were deported during the Trail of Tears. An Indian, as we all know, because Christopher Columbus discovered America for Europeans, and unlike the Vikings, people actually listened to him and followed. And even after they realized all of this is not Asia, and is instead a brand new world, people were too embarrassed to admit they messed up and continue to call the Aboriginal people of this land Indians. Nowadays, a lot of people prefer to be called Native American, or Aboriginal, or just people. And some people are okay with being called Indian because they've been called that for hundreds of years and are like whatever about it. It's one of those things that really just depends on the person. Oklahoma ranks second in beef production in the US. There is actually more cows than there are people in all of Oklahoma. Oklahoma is one of many states that was formed out of the Louisiana Territory. Voice messages were invented in Oklahoma. The shopping cart was invented in Oklahoma, in a store called Humpty Dumpty. But even funnier, this is part of America that calls them buggies. The first tornado warning was in Oklahoma. Oklahoma's state meal is a whole lot. Watermelons is Oklahoma's state vegetable. And this was decided in 2007, not 1907, so they definitely should have known better. Brahms ice cream is from Oklahoma. No, it is not Baskin Robbins. Griffin syrup is from Oklahoma. There's a lighter museum. Texas and Oklahoma actually hate each other, and it goes beyond just football and other sports ball. Texas tried claiming this land from Oklahoma, but due to the Missouri Compromise, they got this panhandle of essentially 12 people, and Greer County was given to Oklahoma due to the Supreme Court. During the U.S. Civil War, Oklahoma Territory sided with the Confederates, but it also had its kind of own civil war within the state. A little due to this, Oklahoma has a little bit of southern influence on it, but it's mostly a Great Plains stereotype and has stereotypes of it like farmland and agriculture and tornadoes. Unique Oklahoma stereotypes include being confused with Kansas, poor people, and Native Americans, who often tend to be poor people. Politically, Oklahoma is very conservative. Last time the states voted for a Democrat was in 1964. There's been no presidents born in Oklahoma, but some famous people born here include Dr. Phil, Brad Pitt, Ron Howard, Blake Shelton, Bill Hader, Stephen Hillenburg, Toby Keith, and Cleavon Little. Oh, and that one guy who used to be famous a couple years ago. I don't think anyone remembers him though. Famous media set in Oklahoma include Ghostbusters Afterlife, Where the Red Fern Grows, True Grit, Stillwater, Tiger King, Man from Oklahoma, The Oklahoma Man, Oklahoma, and Silkwood. But what do you guys think? You guys from Oklahoma? Did I leave anything interesting out? Plan on visiting it? Let me know in the comments below.